Hi, I'm Sam Callahan. My favorite memory from CodeUp was after I really floundered on my first project and totally failed to put it together in time. The second project, I did much better. I completed it and gave a full presentation. I felt like I'd really overcome something when that happened, and felt really meaningful. I'd like to thank my parents for putting me through this program and listening to me complain about it, and making sure I got to school on time every day, well, close enough. And I'd like to thank all my classmates and instructors for making it a really great experience. Thanks.
Oh, hello. That's Patty Doran here. So I'm supposed to talk about my favorite moment in CodeUp, and I've been thinking about it hard, and really there's just so many great moments that I could reflect upon, but I think the real treasure of this program is the friendships made along the way. But I couldn't have done it without the support of my family, and certainly the support of the staff here at CodeUp, especially instructors. So Maggie, Ryan, Zach, y'all have been awesome. I've learned a lot, and I look forward to learning more from y'all.
I'm Kevin Eliason. My favorite CodeUp memory, and I wouldn't have thought so at the time, was actually our very first presentation in front of the class. And it's my favorite because of where we are now. Because of looking at where everybody was and thinking back to where we all felt we were then versus how comfortable we are now and how much more advanced our line of thinking is even now. It's great seeing how far I've come and how far everyone else has come. I'd like to thank my wife, Jillian. I'd like to thank the two boys at home, Henry and Sam, who have been putting up with my long absences and working on the projects all the time. And I'd especially like to thank my in-laws, Randy and Martin, who have been very generous with babysitting and lots of other things while I've been working here, and my folks, Bruce and Bearda.
Hi, I'm Misty Garcia, and my favorite memory at CodeUp was when I was working on a project with one of my classmates, and we built our final model, and it predicted 100%, and we cheered, and we were high-fiving, and we were so excited, and then we realized this probably isn't right, because it was our first try, and we were like, no, we're just this good, and then we started really thinking about things and trying to figure it out, and eventually we found that there was something wrong, so we fixed it, and then our model only was 30% accurate, but we were so happy because we knew that we did it right, and we're like, yeah, and we were even louder that time, and it was just so nice having being on the same page with another student and just working through these problems together. And then as far as who I like to thank, I'd really like to thank my parents and my boyfriend, who have been very, very helpful throughout this whole process. A lot of emotional support and financial support. I couldn't have done it without them. And I also want to thank the instructors for being so amazing.
My name is Chris Giovannoni. My favorite moments at CodeUp were when someone makes a nerdy joke, everyone would laugh because everyone's a nerd in that room. I want to thank the instructors, of course, but I especially wanted to thank my husband, Matthew, because when I was a student at CodeUp, on the weekdays I was a data scientist, but on the weekends I make pizzas. It was exhausting. But Matthew stepped up to be the man of the laundry, the man of the kitchen, the man of the bank account. He made all these sacrifices because he believes I was born to be a data scientist.
Hi, my name is Carrie. My favorite part about CodeUp has to be the wonderful support that I've been given throughout this entire process. The instructors, the staff, and all of the students, both in my cohort and other cohorts, have been absolutely amazing, especially in times when I forget to remember how far I've really come from day one to where I am now. So thank you so much for all of the support and help that you've given me. And I'd particularly like to thank Matt. Without you, I wouldn't have been able to do this. I'm so grateful, and I'm so excited to start this next chapter of my life and our life after this. So thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Jeff Hutchins, and my favorite memory here at CodeUp, I don't have a particular one, but I'm just amazed at how much information you learn in a 5-month period. And I guess to thank for that, the instructors, Maggie, Ryan, and Zach, for putting up with all of us, especially Patty. But I also have to thank my wife, obviously, for putting up with me not making money for 5 months, or very little money. And my parents and in-laws for helping us watch the kid and helping us with whatever we needed. Thank you.
My name's Faith Kane, and my favorite Code Up memory is probably when I got my Python checkbook app to work for the first time. I just remember being so frustrated, like it was never gonna run. I finally, with some help from Dom, who was sitting next to me, I got it to run, and I remember we high-fived so loudly that one, it was very painful, and two, I think it was, people said they heard us in the conference room next door. So that was pretty awesome. I wanna thank my husband Steve and my daughter Mila. Thank you guys so much for supporting me in this crazy adventure and taking a risk with me. I wanna thank all of my teacher friends and family for coming out today to see some data science. Maggie, Ryan, and Zach, you guys have challenged me to do more than I ever thought I was capable of doing, and supported me all along the way, and I thank you guys so much for that. I hope you're a part of my life in some way for the rest of my life. And finally, I want to thank Sarah and Steven for helping me decide to do the data science program. I've met some of the most talented people of my entire life, and I've made some of the most amazing friends. So thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Fred Lambeth. I'm a data science student about to graduate from here. And I would say my favorite memory is presenting one of our projects. I don't remember which one, but probably the first or the second, and being very confident in my answers and being ready for any question anyone could ask me about my findings. And maybe another, it's a side memory, but off the clock or not in school, reading a blog or something with a lot of heavy data science words and thinking, I know all of these words. And I would like to thank especially my mom. She's been very supportive of me in this venture I've taken here at school. I'd like to thank my teammates. They've really helped me a lot on the presentation side of data science. And I would definitely like to thank the teachers. They've never said no to any of my weird requests.
Hi, my name is Sean Oslin, and I am finishing up the data science program here at CodeUp. I would like to thank some of my inspirations, some of whom are historical figures: Carl Friedrich Gauss, Alan Turing, Oscar Wilde, and also my dog Tosca. And also, I'd very much like to thank all of the faculty of the data science program here at CodeUp.
Hey guys, I'm Dominic Quadrati. If I could say my favorite moment at CodeUp, it would probably be getting picked to do the panel for data science. I mean, having that opportunity to get up in front of people and talk about what I've been doing for the last 5 months was awesome. I want to thank so much my parents. I could not have done it without them. I was definitely on the border of coming here. They really encouraged me to get into it, and I'm so happy that I've done this and I'm on my way out.
Hi, my name is Sarah. My favorite CodeUp memory has to be when we got the jackets. That made me feel like I was really making progress with the program and that I still had more to accomplish here. I would really like to thank my mom, who gives me confidence every day, and that includes making the decision to come here to CodeUp. I also want to thank JR, who gave me the space to do this program and who has supported me through the successes and the challenges here at CodeUp.
How's it going, guys? I'm Jeff Rader. My favorite part of class was probably just the overall positive experience and how excited everyone was to be at CodeUp. I really, really enjoyed that. I'd like to thank my wife for supporting me and encouraging me to take on this program and this huge challenge. And I'd like to thank the professors for being so dedicated to our success. And I'd like to thank Steven for his continued involvement in helping us get a job. Yeah, I think that's it.
My name's Matt, and I think I enjoyed this whole process. From day one, I had a curiosity in data science and what it was, and finishing up on Thursday, I'm really glad I chose CodeUp. It's really made me realize that this is exactly what I want to do in my career, and I'd like to thank the instructors for helping along that way and supporting me and especially discover this. And I'd also like to thank my family for their support, and especially my girlfriend Valerie for always being there and pushing me towards this.
My name is Sean Salas. Reflecting on my time at CODUP, I have to say my fondest recollections are just how supportive everybody at CODUP can be, instructors and students alike. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank my parents who have supported me throughout my time at CODUP. Without their support, this would not have been possible.
Hi, my name is Tim Satiras, and I wanted to share my favorite moments here at CODUP. That would be the love and the feeling I got and received from CODUP as a family. I had a terrible situation where my newborn son was in the hospital, and the outpour of love and appreciation made me feel very supported. I'd also like to say thank you a million times over to my wife, Elizabeth. Thank you so much for everything and all your support. I love you.
Hi, my name's Jacqueline, and my happiest moment at CODUP is finding my classmates are also bringing food to some homeless people at Travis Park. When I found that out, I feel like, oh, I'm not alone. Like whenever I wander around Travis Park and wanting to find someone to engage and maybe help them, I don't feel like I'm awkward anymore. And so for the people who I want to thank, of course, first I want to think that I have the chance to work with some really good souls, and they're so smart. And I really want to thank the instructors, because without their encouragement and their guidance, I wouldn't have not been able to come this far in such a short amount of time. And I also want to thank my family and even my dog Oliver and my cat Jules, and most importantly my loving husband, because without his support, like supporting my up and downs, I wouldn't have gone this far. I couldn't do it. Yeah, so I love you all. Thank you.
My name is David, and my favorite memory at CODUP was completing my first solo project, being able to take a whole bunch of raw data and derive insight from it and develop a model. It was just really awesome. It was really exciting to be able to see the accomplishment that I had made. I'd like to personally thank all of the instructors. Thank you so much for going above and beyond and helping me out and helping everyone in the class. And I'd also like to thank my family as well for being very supportive of me. I could not have done this without you guys. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Samuel White. My favorite memory at CODUP would have been the first day we really got into machine learning. Really something I've always been interested in, really piqued my interest from then forward, more or less. Who I'd like to thank, of course, my family, Mom, Phil, Adair, Bella, all of my teammates whom I've worked with projects on, including, of course, Sam, Jeff, and Carrie, and anyone who I've just really had the pleasure to assist or have assisted me with anything here. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Garrett Williford. I think my favorite moment here was one of my classmates, Fred, screams "yeah" a lot, really loud, and everyone in class can hear it. I think that is my favorite moment though. I would like to thank my mom for supporting me throughout this entire process. And yeah, I think that's about it. How long is this supposed to be?